Okay, Mr. Raymond.
Yes, my dear.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
I know you as a social critic.
Okay.
There's something I want to ask you based on what I saw on Chinoso Oba, aka Notofa of Imo State,
Ochiaga.
Otiara, posted on his Facebook page
Okay.
opposing the creation of an state.
Okay.
So, what is your take on that?
All right. Thank you very much for bringing this to my notice and seeking my opinion. Nonsonkwa is entitled to his opinion, but unfortunately, the opinion contradicts the flow of the moment. ANIM State is a configuration that is proposed to be carved out of Imo State and Anambra State. That is Anambra and Imo combined. And the idea of ANIM State is a solution to a long-standing cry for inequity being perpetrated against the Igbo-speaking state, that is the southeast region of the country. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria states that no single zone should have more states. And of course, you know, state goes with senatorial representation, House of Representatives representation. It goes with so many things. So no state is supposed to be shortchanged for any reason. But the Southeast configuration has been shortchanged over time. So what he is arguing rather that it is preferable to create a Nioma state out of Delta State. Delta State, remember, is a south-south zone. So we are not talking about territorial expansion. We are rather talking about balancing equity based on the stipulation of the Constitution. So the proposition for Anioma State that we can go there and bring out the Igbo-speaking people in Anioma, do you bring them out and place them in the southeast, or you bring them out and place them in the south-south? So that argument is a nullity. So the plan there to carve out an state from the existing Imo and Anambra states is quite a great initiative. And I must as well state that Nonso still argued that if you are able to permit the creation of an state, that means the oil producing local governments such as Ohaje Bema, Uguta, and any other one that also exists within the Imo West configuration will now have to go into ANIM, and the Imo state will not be an oil producing state. Well, that argument is lame because states like Ebonyi State are existing today and are doing very well without oil. So we should be able to get back to the fundamentals of state existence and look at how to be able to bring out the best resources from each state to be able to compete based on their comparative advantage. And that is what it should be. So for him to be talking about sentiment of Igbo state will no more be in oil producing state as a result of the carving out of ANIM state, that is a lame argument. So I very much commend the good works of distinguished Senator Osita Izunaso, who is leading the charge in the National Assembly, and all other members of the House of Federal House of Representatives and also the Senate that are really teaming up to ensure that the whole nation sign into this vision. This is the first time in the history of this nation that the whole country is coming together to agree that there is inequity in the Southeast, and that itself is a great one. So I must as well commend the distinguished governor of Imo State, who is one man too many, who has really been doing great. Now, so far, I think there is already an edifice that can now serve as a government house for the takeoff of ANIM State. That is a good initiative. And I believe if we are able to secure this, the grounds in the Southeast about marginalization will gradually become assuaged because a positive solution is already on the way.
Okay, finally, my question. Are you saying that the creation of an state is the best option?
That's the best option. And I must support that proposition. Thank you.
Thank you.